Hi friends, this is CA AKS Krishnan once again for you for CA final law paper. This is called confidence booster mock test, I can say. So how to approach CA final law in exam, that 3 hours. See, around 1:45 p.m. they will be giving you the question paper. So in 15 minutes, how to analyze the question paper? Okay. See, I have taken ICA mock test 1, which is August or September 16 they have released. So I got the question paper from one of my student. So see, in 15 minutes, how can you read the entire question paper? That is all about this. So what you have to see before watching this entire video, you have to go to ica.org. So and go to that students portal, boss knowledge portal, and see the mock test from the ICA website itself. So if you have in your hand, okay, then you can watch. Otherwise, you pause this video and start watching it. Means getting it. Then you do this. Question number 1. The company incurred loss in current year, but the board wants to declare interim dividend at the rate of 20%. And last 3 years rate has been given in the question. That is 10%, 15% and 20%. Comment. So what you should write? So the board is want to pay interim dividend, but it's incurring loss in the current year. So if the quarter before the quarter in which the board wants to declare dividend, if it's incurring loss, then they cannot pay interim dividend unless otherwise they have accumulated surplus in the P&L. So even though they want to give, so the last 3 years rate is 10, 15 and 20. So average of that year only they can give. So this you should write. This 6 marks question in the exam. Then public company has 2 directors, one MD, one CFO. The finance statement has been signed by only 2 directors. So this is section 134, signing of financial statements. So the public company should at least 2 directors, chairman or otherwise 2 directors should sign, and one of them shall be MD, and the CFO should sign. So in this question only 2 directors signed, and it's not mentioned even it's a MD signed or not. So you should mention that, and CFO has to sign, you should mention. This is another 6 marks question. So then how and when a member of SEBI be removed? This is a 4 mark question. So you should write like if he is detrimental to the interest, then then if he misuses, abuses position, lunatic, unsound mind, those things you should write. Then explain the derivatives, options and spot delivery contract. So derivatives you should write which derives the value from the underlying asset. Then options you should write a call option, right to buy and right to sell, right to make delivery. Then spot delivery contract you should write that both buying and selling will end in the same time, same day, or T plus 2 days you should write. So with this we have completed the compulsory question. Then we will move that the second question, that is from auditors chapter. In AGM, board or the shareholder not filled the vacancy of the auditor, who is liable to retire? So if the auditor vacancy is not filled, what will happen? If the auditor vacancy is not filled, the existing auditor will continue, because there is something called conclusion of AGM. Only if the auditor will retire only from the date on which the AGM got concluded. So their vacancy is not filled means the AGM itself not getting concluded. So the auditor's appointment is from the tenure of the fund, from the conclusion of the first AGM till the conclusion of the 6th AGM. So the existing auditor will continue till the conclusion. So you should write like that. So that's for 4 marks. Then can a MD of the public company gets appointed as MD of another public company? As per section 196 read with section 203, a KMP will be KMP in only one company actually. So a MD of a company cannot be MD of another public limited company, but only one exemption is given, provided that is the subsidiary of the holding company. So he is a holding company MD as well as he is a subsidiary company MD, and that too 100% board has to agree to it. Then another question from SEBI for 4 marks is given. Then so what is this? For fixing face value less than 10 rupees, what should be the SEBI's condition. So if your issue price is equal to or more than 500, that is the answer. So then procedure for shorter notice for board meeting. What is the procedure? So actually 7 days notice should be given. If less than 7 days notice is given, so what is the procedure? At least one independent director has to participate in the meeting. If he is not participating, at least he has to ratify the resolution passed in the meeting. Then third question, whether only Indian companies can get amalgamated. So you should say amalgamation is the right of a company. So even it's not then the object, and it is not necessary for the company to be amalgamated only with the Indian company. Amalgamation can also be the foreign company. So that's the answer. Then explain the special majority in the amalgamation business. So you should write more than 50% in numbers, having 3/4 in the value. Then when will the court will order for dissolution of the transferor company? So the transferor company has no more appeal, and court has concluded ROC has not issued any notice, and ROC is also satisfied. Inspection investigation got over. So this is like a compromise arrangement read with winding up chapter. So they will go for winding up. They will go for dissolution. Then this is a 2 marks question. Then we will go for schema questions. So drawal of foreign currency to Bhutan, that is a question for 2 marks. So drawal of foreign currency to Bhutan is prohibited because Indian currency is allowed to spend in Bhutan. Then prohibited current account transaction, that is for 4 marks question they have asked. So prohibited current account transaction is like betting, football pool, sweepstakes, lottery, then equity investments for joint venture, commission for equity investments, then more than 10% commission for special rupee scheme, that is that Indira Gandhi Russia scheme, then callback services, teleservices, then so these cases and all, this prohibition is there. Then filling up casual vacancy by the board of directors. So the director's question comes here, 4 marks. So 161 subsection 4, casual vacancy will be filled for the director who is appointed in the general meeting. But the thing is, you cannot fill the casual vacancy director by another casual vacancy director, because the casual vacancy director is filled by the board of directors. Hence, this person's vacancy cannot be filled by the board of director himself. So only if the original director is appointed in the general meeting, casual vacancy can be filled by board of directors. So this is for 4 marks. Then we are going to the fourth question. 60% is to 40% of the shares is held by foreign group is to Indian group, but they are both are having equal voting rights. Even though the share percentage is different, voting rights is same. So can Indian people say that foreign people are oppressing them? No, you cannot tell that. So this question is from oppression mismanagement. So you cannot tell that foreign person is oppressing you, because you are having 50% equal voting rights. Then next question, power of CLB on oppression. So CLB can ask to purchase the share, to reduce the share. If any undertaking has been sold, then get back the undertaking. So make the shares transfer as void. So any agreement has been entered, that agreement will be cancelled, set aside. So these are the CLB's power. This is for 4 marks question they have asked. Then provision on service of notice on a foreign company. So this is from section 383, I guess. So this is to authorized person, if you serve no, that is enough. You need not serve to the branch address or the principal company. So this is from foreign company, 4 marks they have asked. Then whether the share is a good before and after allotment. So this question is from Competition Act. Yes, share is a good, but it should be allotted shares. Unissued share is not a good. Only after allotment it's called good. Then fifth question we are going. Total 9 directors, 2 position is vacant. What is the quorum? So you should write quorum is 1/3 or 2, whichever is higher. So out of total 9, 9 minus 2, which position is vacant is 7. So 7 into 1/3 or 2, whichever is higher, you should write. Then what is your answer if it's a Section 8 company? If it's a Section 8 company, then it's 25% of the total. That is 9 minus 2 is equal to 7. 7 into 25% of total, or 8, whichever is less, subject to 2. So obviously it will come 2. So this is for another 4 marks question. Then 15 directors, 13 are interested. What is the quorum? This is another 4 marks question they have asked. So if 15 directors, at least 2% shall be uninterested director for forming a quorum. So in this question, 15 minus 13 interest. So at least 2 shall be uninterested thereafter. That is a quorum. Then 5B, procedure for seeking relief for non-compoundable offence. This is from penalties they have asked for 4 marks question. So what is the penalty? The penalty is actually it's for relief. So this is from section 463, relief. So you have to approach the court for granting the relief. Court has a power to get relief, grant relief. So it's any breach of trust, then it's compoundable offence. You should pay the penalty, and imprisonment should not have offered as a penalty. So if you pay the fines, the court can grant relief. But only thing is, it cannot be compounded again and again for the same offence within a period of 3 years. Then CG's power to acquire the bank. So 4 marks question is there. So central government can supersede the bank with RBI's approval also should be obtained. So in case the bank is not following the Banking Regulation Act, so they have a power to acquire the bank. Then transfer of shares in a producer company. From producer company they have asked for 4 marks. So you should write at par value only they can transfer, not more than that. Then on several business, actually the company has so many business. 1 or 2 business got suspended. The member filed a winding up petition. This is from winding up. So you can write that one business and all, if it's shut down, it's not amount to winding up. Then second question they have asked, what will be if your answer all the business suspended? Even if all the business, yes, if all the business got suspended, yes, winding up petition can be filed. Then the holding company suspends his business, but they have subsidiary company in operation. In this question, you have to write if subsidiary company is in operation, the members cannot file winding up petition because holding company is doing the business. Then they have asked drafting a resolution, board resolution for appointing one person as a manager for a period of 5 years. That is for 4 marks. Then PMLA question comes, punishment under the PMLA. So you should write Part A and Part C violations. That is Schedule 1 and Schedule 3. So in that you can write except narcotic drugs, everything is 3 to 7 years, and narcotic drugs is 3 to 10 years punishment. So that is the area. This is for 4 marks question they have asked. Then paid up capital requirements for insurance companies. So this is now 100 crores paid up capital, no? 100 crores for general insurance, 100 crores for life insurance. And if the general insurance company is also doing medical insurance, health insurance, then exclusively another 100 crores. Then for reinsurance business, they have to bring in 200 crores. And net on funds for reinsurance company, 5,000 crores is necessary. Then what is non-cognizable offense? Under penalties, they have asked this. So this is from section 439. And who can file a complaint? Except fraud, everything is non-cognizable offense. Fraud is only cognizable offense. And who can file the petition? The petition can be filed by shareholder, central government, SEBI, ROC. And next question is from Sarfasi. Which authority can cancel the license of Sarfasi? Where to appeal? So this is RBI. RBI will cancel the Sarfasi license. Then we are going for interpretation of statute. Interpretation of statute. Proviso they have asked. What is proviso? Then last question from directors. Can a director who goes abroad appoint alternate director? You should write he cannot appoint alternate director, but board can appoint the alternate director. So this is how you have to use this 15 minutes time. So all the best.